Everyone, back with part two. And this one I'm going to be showing you, let's see how many records I have. Let's see, 5 records, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got them all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. 5 records. And yeah, so basically these are all record store finds. And I'm just going to jump right into it. So the first record I have is by the band Blue Murder. And this is basically a supergroup that consists of John Sykes on guitar, who was he was involved with Whitesnake, Tigers of Pantang. He was also in Thin Lizzy for a very brief period. What else was he in? I think those were the only bands he was in. And then Tony Franklin was in. He was also in a supergroup called The Firm that had Jimmy Page, Paul Rogers, and Chris Slade. And then, of course, the legendary drummer Carmine Appice, who was in Vanilla Fudge. And I think he was also in a band called Cactus, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so this was released in 1989, produced by Bob Rock, the legendary Bob Rock. And it's just a great, great hard rock heavy metal album with some great songs on it. Valley of the Kings is just an absolutely stellar track. But yeah, it's just a really, really good album. Really happy to have this one finally in my collection. It's worth it. And then we have Steely Dan, Katie Lied. This is a very good album. Lots of session musicians played on this record. This was really when Steely Dan began their venture as a or to better rephrase myself, this was when they became a duo, essentially. This was when Steely Dan became known as a duo from this point on. And yeah, I mean, Denny Diaz, who was a part of Steely Dan for the majority of time, he was still involved with this with the band, but mainly kind of as a session musician. And so you have some of the session musicians you have involved in this. Actually, you had Michael McDonald, who was a very famous solo musician. He was actually no, he was more than known for being a solo musician. He was in. Can't forget that he was also part of the Doobie Brothers. But you have Jeff Porcaro from Toto. He played drums on the majority of these songs, and I think there's only one song that was performed by Hal Blaine, the legendary Hal Blaine. And yeah, Black Friday, Bad Sneakers, Rose Darlin', Daddy Don't Live in that New York City No More, Doctor Wu, Everyone's Gone to the Movies, Your Gold Teeth 2, Chain Lightning, Any World That I'm Welcome to, and Throwback the Little Ones. So yeah, happy to have some more by Steely Dan. And then next we have some Thin Lizzy. This is Johnny the Fox. A bit of a concept album. It's a great album too. That opening track, fantastic. Johnny, Don't Believe a Word. Don't Believe a Word is on this, and yeah, it's just really, really good hard rock, heavy metal, classic rock. That there's great vocals and bass playing from Phil Lynott, and you have that dual guitar attack, and then some fantastic drumming. Just absolutely fantastic music. I'm really happy to have some, by Thin Lizzy. And then we have Down to Earth by Rainbow from 1979, I believe. Yeah, 79. And this was the only album to feature Graham Bonnet on vocals. this whole band, was like a revolving door. I mean, this was Richie Blackmore's baby, this band, but uh, the members who were involved with Rainbow, it was just like a revolving door. One album had, you know, these guys on it. The next album would have a different set of members. But Richie Blackmore was really the only person that was a part of it, aside from Ronnie James Dio, who had played on the first three records as the vocalist. Um, but yeah, you have this album features the song "Since You Begun." Great, great, great song. But yeah, the lineup at this point was Richie Blackmore on guitar, Cozy Powell or Kazi Powell, however you pronounce it, on drums. Roger Glover from Deep Purple played on bass. Don Airey, who would later join Deep Purple, on keyboards, and then Graham Bonnet on vocals. So yeah, definitely happy to have some Rainbow on vinyl. And then finally we have some UFO. This is Obsession. This is from 1970. Can't remember what year this came out. I think 78. And this is a solid record. I mean, it's not considered to be like one of their greatest albums that they did, but this is a solid record. Like some great hard rock, heavy metal music. This is such an underrated band. Like, they really know how to rock, this band. And this was the last album to feature this guy right here, Michael Schenker, on guitar. And some great artwork by Hypnosis. I love their artwork, like I've said many times before in my videos. And yeah, there's some really good music on here. The opening track, Only You Can Rock Me, just a fantastic opening track. And it's like I said, it's a solid album. It's not great in certain places, but it's still listenable, and it's worth it. Just for the fact it's UFO, and UFO are just one of those bands that I've been wanting to get into for quite some time. So yeah, that pretty much does it for part 2, and my vinyl finds from the summer. And leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll be back again soon with some vinyl from the fall. So the beginning of fall vinyl finds will be my next upload. So stay tuned for that. And thanks again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.